Good morning, friends. This morning was a rocky start in our house. Poor Zoe had a really rough night. She was tossing and turning. Did not sleep well. Woke up in a good mood. Woke up, we were both connected and in our hearts. And then when it came time to get ready for school, just everything fell apart. Like she couldn't pick something to wear. Nothing felt right. Nothing was her favorite. Everything was wrong. We have all had those days, right? And just trying to hold her in love, trying to reason with her. She did not want to go to school today. And she already has missed a day because she's been sick. And I think she wanted to be home with her mom because she knew I was working from home today, and just having to hold that boundary with her and be like, it's a school day, my love. And she had a math test today that she was nervous about, and I told her that she could get every question wrong on that math test and I would still love her just as much, and right, and that we don't care what her grades are. We just care that she's trying, and that she doesn't need to put that pressure on herself. And there was just no consoling her, and I had to peel her off of me to get her into school this morning. She was crying and, right, like just completely dysregulated. And she's in occupational therapy for emotional regulation, and she's done amazing, and yet she's been sick and she didn't sleep, and I couldn't get any breakfast in her. And so this morning was a mess. And I told her repeatedly that I love her. I told her that she could do hard things. I told her I believed in her. I told her it was only going to be scary for a little bit, and once she got in her classroom, she'd be fine. I told her that her teacher could call me if that wasn't the case, and I'd come back and get her. And she even had a friend who stopped to walk in with her, and just none of it, right? None of it. And it just pulls at my heartstrings, right? To leave and to have her sobbing and not in a good place. And I know she'll be fine, and I know she's got it. And it's still really hard. And we have been through the ringer in this house. Everyone's been sick. Everyone's been sleep deprived. My husband's still battling the Lyme stuff, and that definitely throws off the rhythm and the energy of the house. And it got to the point this morning where I was just like, I am done. Like, I am done with this interference energy that is in our house, right? Like, I don't know what this thing is. But I am, right? Like, I feel like I've been a little bit on eggshells because I've been so tired, and then the cold medicine made me wonky and shrinking a little bit. Just, I don't know, afraid to interact with the world because I could feel, sort of like the goo, right? The caterpillar goo stage, where it's I am not even my full shiny self. I'm just in this putting myself back together place, in this constant state of putting myself together. And today I was just like, oh, no more. We are done. Whatever, no, this is my sacred space, and you're getting out of this house. And I opened all the windows, and I saged the house this morning, and I'm sending violet flame everywhere because I'm done, right? This is my space. I am commanding you. You are out. Because that is actually how prayer works, my friends, right? Say it with authority. I command it. My divine essence, this is my house. Out, right? I'm done with you. So, yeah, that is where we're at this morning. So I connected with my dear, sweet friend this morning who's on this path with me, and we're both training to be trauma healers. And I was just we're done. I'm whatever this thing is, we're done. And I am commanding it back to hell, back out of here. and like saging and all of the things in the violet flame. Because yeah, like, you don't get to rent space here. This is my space. This is my sacred space, and like, this is my family, and I'm gonna wrap them in divine light, and I am blasting this stuff out of here because like, I'm over it. And we're allowed to do that. We're allowed to reclaim our space, reclaim our energy. We're allowed to clear our fields and to trust. And we could call in all of the divine assistance, like, divine, come in and help me with this, because like, I am back to being ready to do my work and spread the light and share miracles with the world. I feel like that's a lot of my writing, is like, I am here to be the witness, right? The witness of all the beautiful miracles and the creation energy and all of the good that still happens, and then to share that with the world. And so, right, like, I'm not gonna let some interference energy, some speck in my field, throw me off my game, like, for a couple days, yeah. But like, now we are done with that. And so I'm gonna be cleaning the house today, cleaning my spiritual house, cleaning my physical house, like, cleaning the kids' rooms. Like, we're cleaning the nooks and crannies, and we are clearing out this space, and I'm reclaiming all of the space in this house. No more messes, no more spiritual messes, right? And right, maybe that's the goal today. Just clear things out. What's not serving you today? What can you release and send back to where it came from, right? Like, is it shame? Is it doubt? Is it fear? Is it some germy thing that invaded your house? Because there's Lysol for that. Is it something, right, in your field, like, where just you've felt this shift in your energy, where you can be like, ooh, this is not what I feel like. This isn't me. And release that. And so, yeah, today, it's just accepting the what is, and also accepting that sometimes we do need to do something about it, right? Like, whether it's in our house or it's in our community or in our family, right? That sometimes we are the person we need to make the change. And so today I'm going to be the change agent, and I am going to greet my children when they come home from school today to a tidy, energetically clear house. And I am going to meet them with an open heart. And I called in all of my prayer warriors for my daughter today to hold her, right? Because I don't need to rescue her. She needs herself, right? She's gonna build some resilience. She's going to rise up to the situation, and she is gonna be fine. But we can all send her some prayer to get that resistance to ease up, and yeah, and help her feel like herself, because that child is a shiny, bright light, and she feels everything to the nth degree, and she has her mama's nervous system, and yeah, and technically a sensory processing disorder, which, like, I know where that came from. And so, yeah, it's accepting, right, that my kid's gonna have hard days because this world is overstimulating. And that has nothing to do with my ability as a parent, right? I can't rescue her from the world. The world is what it is. I can love her through it. I can tell her that I understand what that feels like in her body, that I understand how hard all of this is for her, that I know that she is tough enough to make it through. And I know that for all of you too, right? So whatever you're going through today that's hard, you've got this. You've so got this. You've got it. You were made for this. And we're all here with you. I'm here with you. You've got your angels with you, your spirit force. And so I love you all. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I'll be in touch soon.